Hello, isn't this chill? I could listen to this forever. It's not. I don't think it's even a particularly long loop. How you doing, Tracy? Rolling in with the sonks, the spiky fellows. Yeah, I'm just curious. So Sammy Dogbot, not the Twitch one, the Discord one, has been not performing basically since Twitch did something to their API quite a while ago, and Cowhome, my resident boffin, it's a big job to get him to work again. The dog, not Cowhome. So in the meantime, I have I probably could listen to it for an hour. I think it might be a bit obscure to suggest as a track. I will suggest it, but I think he's got like 200 million of them lined up already, so possibly best not to add to the queue. So yeah, so the bot that is now dropping Instagram pictures in, I've also set it to ping when I go live on Twitch. So I'm just curious to see how quickly it'll do it, because Sammy used to do it within 2 minutes of me hitting go live, which is why you just start at 2 minutes to the hour. We shall see. It's also set to ping about YouTube videos, but I haven't published a YouTube video until Tuesday, so we'll have to wait and see how quickly that happens again. How are you? Have you been working today? If you've been working today, I assume you would still be there, so I'm guessing not? Guessing not. I'm not sure though. Feel free to explain. I don't know if you saw any of this last week. Can he get through his treats again? I mean, the real one can. The real one's down here on the floor, because like, I'm the only one here and he didn't want to be shut out of the room again. So, yeah. I may or may not bother setting up his treat stuff. I know it's still written on the panels, isn't it? I think the commands for it. It's like, I really should get around to setting that up again. It's just one of those tasks I kind of can't be asked to do. We all have them, right? Oh, you finished at 5. Oh, nice. Nice. Was it busy? Was it a busy Sunday? Or is it kind of... I guess it's end of Easter holidays now, isn't it? I think, kids. So I guess people are perhaps going home and like getting ready to go out to school and stuff, maybe. Not that obviously everybody that goes and eats out is a kid, but, you know, it'll cut down all family peeps, won't it? And stuff. Oh, is this him? Is he pinged? Oh, wow, he's... Okay. Right, okay, so he's pinged. Not sure I love how that looks. Gigantic, like, logo. But it also does put a title screen on, which is quite nice. The stream preview, I guess. Yeah, I might have to do some tweaking of that, if possible. I might have to like get Cowhome involved. Don't know. 94 people. Oof. Ugh. Ugh. I mean, I struggle to feed 2 people. Sometimes, like, usually I quite often struggle to feed 1 person, i.e. myself. So, yeah, there's that. So yeah, so I don't know if you saw this last week. So last week I streamed this for about an hour and a quarter, an hour and 20 minutes. After about an hour, Mr. Dub raided with his murder of Sonk viewers. And we did a tiny bit more of this to finish off case number 2. And then I played Spells and Secrets, which I constantly keep referring to as Spells and Sorcery, even though it's not called that. It's called Spells and Secrets. I've written it down in at least 3 different places with the wrong name. I feel like they should have called it Spells and Sorcery. Makes more sense, but Secrets works as well, I guess. I have been playing that game as well since last Sunday as well. That kind of got into my mind, and I was like, yeah, I want to come in and I want to go back and run through it again and build up some stats, you know, proper roguelike kind of behaviour. So yeah, it kind of has enticed me back in. I solved a couple more of the secrets, which I couldn't work out how to do last time. I think one of them involved the boombox that was on the table. I think I was meant to take it to another room and put it down so that the painting could hear it, but so I've done a little bit more of that. But I keep thinking about this, and I was like, I want to come back to this. Even though I was kind of only showing it off last week, I kind of wanted something chill tonight. So this is batshit crazy, but it is quite chill because it's only like reading and typing. So you know how it is. You came in with Mr. Dove, yeah. It's a good game, Murder of Sonk, isn't it? I liked it. I played it before he streamed it deliberately so that I could watch the stream. And yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. Becca's here too. Hi, Becca. Afternoon, evening. I'd say evening now. I reckon it's now evening now. I need to work right. So I'm connected to the soundbar with this wire, right, and it runs right across the keyboard, obviously to get to here. But it kind of needs to be out of the way, otherwise it's going to interfere with my speed precision typing, you know, that I have to do in this. but it's why do cables, like, you know when you fold a cable, you get a cable and it's been folded, so it's like this, and you can straighten it, but it just tries to go back to that, and it's constantly wiggly for the rest of its life. How do you get around that? Is there a way to, like, actually straighten cables? Because this really peeves me, this whole thing. Yeah, I've just trapped it underneath the keyboard, so hopefully it will not interfere with the typing, because now the keyboard's not that good. But first world problems. How are you? How are you, Becca? Have you had a nice Sunday? Do you remember this time last Sunday when you'd eaten way too much food at your mum's? Distant memories, right? Distant memories. So, yeah, brief refresher. We are the Doctor, not that one, off TV. And we are a mind hacker. We go into people's minds, bad people's minds, and dig through their memories and their sort of subconscious. And then we turn them into nice people by basically reprogramming them, which is a bit wrong, you could say, but whatever. But there's also something, there's something bad brewing inside of me, the Doctor, as well, I think. I'm pretty sure. We've been destroying flowers, which is never a nice thing to do. So I guess maybe we'll find out a bit more about that. I'm really hoping there's more than one case left. Otherwise, this is going to be a really short stream. We're on to case number 3. I don't know how many there are at the minute. They're constantly adding to them because it's still early access. So they're going to just keep adding to them. So hopefully we won't come up against the end of end of the game within about half an hour. Otherwise, I'll have to think of something else to do. So yeah, Format is the AI that kind of looks after the building that we're in. So, Format says, "Hello there, Doctor. The days we spend together go by like a dream, don't they?" Oh, they're also well up my ass. I don't know what their agenda is, but Format is like sycophantic levels of kind of praise and stuff. It's yeah, kind of weird. Seems like only yesterday that I first met you. Our fated meeting. You were still a child when you showed that unparalleled talent of yours at the Kids Mind Hacking Championship. This opens up all sorts of questions. Why are kids doing this? What? It was I mean, I know why they want them to do it, because they're trying to train them up to become adults, but, like, what? It was a competition to see who could reform the mild bug cases gathered there as quickly and accurately as possible. All of the targets had such beautifully even expressions, like polished cubes. Do like a polished cube. Once they'd been in your hands. Even now, I haven't forgotten how my heart raced that day, as if I had found a gleaming jewel. You're an AI! What's your deal? You're so weird. I gave you a present to commend you for your exceptional performance. Was it flowers? Yeah. As you stood at the very top of the podium, a vivid bouquet proudly bloomed within your arms. My precious Doctor, do you remember that beautiful brilliance? Yes, Format. I told Format that of course I remembered. There's no way I'd forget that day. Yes, you are my pride and joy, my beloved Doctor. I'm so happy you have a love of flowers. I haven't had much choice by the sound of it. Here are the documents for today's session. They may be unnecessary for a genius like you. Please come to the room when you've read through it. Okay, I will do that. But first, my fingers. Look at the documents. Mike is here. Hi, Mike. Ready to have your mind hacked again? We're doing some more reading. How are you? How has your weekend been? Mike, I got like 3000 G today, I think. I had a right bender this morning. Blitzed like some really big hitting achievements that I knew would get loads of G. I'm like miles away from catching up with you, like still like 10,000 behind you, but still it's pretty good for me. So I've had an achieving kind of day, which is nice. Your mind cannot be hacked. Maybe your mind is already a nice field of flowers and it doesn't need to be hacked. Let us choose to believe that. This is from a newspaper. Today marks 10 years since the end of the Fatal Error sweep operation, which claimed numerous lives. Wow. I was about to say them's fighting words, and then I remembered that when I was going through my library on the Xbox today, you know you can put things into groups, so I was putting some stuff into groups, and there was a thing in the list called Dems Fight in Herds, which I am aware of as a game. It's kind of like if My Little Pony was a beat-em-up game. And I was like, but I don't own this. Why is this showing in my library? Couldn't work it out. I went through and Like, yeah, no, it wasn't in like my all games list. It was just in the kind of when you go to add it to a group list. And I was like, do I own this? Have they given me this? Is this like somehow happens with PlayStation Plus? Sometimes there's like you seem to get things from PS Plus even though you didn't actually actively claim them. Don't know. So I added it to a group just to see, do I actually own this or not? And it was a free-to-play day thing, and that's why it's shut. I'm like, could you not like shove stuff into my library because it confuses me when like I haven't actually requested it to be there. Very, very strange. Very strange. You and Morris work in tandem. Maybe you are a bug after all. The struggle between civilians, sweep operators, and the invisible bugs has left a deep mark on society. As a result, it has promoted advancements in mind-hacking technology, which reforms bug owners before any can manifest. We must not let this piece of history repeat itself ever again, said somebody important. There are still many problems at hand without apparent solutions, such as care for surviving civilians and veterans. Okay. Oh, this is a tabloid, because it's red, obviously. Prophecy of horror, the second coming of the killer catastrophe bug fatal error. 10 years ago, the world was shaken by the near manifestation of the catastrophe level bug fatal error. I'm assuming fatal error is going to be like kind of the end game final chapter. Like when we find out, maybe, oh god, what if I am fatal error? What if it's the thing that's in me and it's because of my amazing genius level mind hacking skills? It's like stronger in me than anybody else has ever had. Oh man, I know I'm sort of very wildly speculating here because they haven't even finished making the game, but it feels like that's the kind of mindfuck this game would do, you know? A sweep operation by Special Forces units successfully prevented the freeze from happening. However, independent research by our editorial staff, aka the Sun journalists, has found that the fatal error will reappear within the next 3 years. The truth is that catastrophe-level bugs have sporadically appeared in 10-year cycles for the last half a century. Looking at this cycle, it's clear that the advent of fatal error will surely return within several years. To prepare for the coming apocalypse. Play it down, would eh? This special edition issue comes with a talisman bracelet to ward off evil. Okay. And then we have a Time Worn report with... What is this guy? What is this thing? That looks like a physical thing, not something inside someone's head. Report by Hotfix. Hotfix is the security team that kind of look after the mind hackers and everything, if you recall. Class 0 bug. Severely damaged Hotfix. Former name, Class 0 Bug Sweep Special Operations Forces. Yeah, call it Hotfix, because I'm not reading that out every time. 52 lives were lost, most likely due to the contagious nature of the Class 0 bug and the particles that spread from it. The bug particles manifested after spreading to nearby troops and civilians, causing small-scale outbursts. Moreover, although bugs usually erase and overwrite the host's personality and body upon manifestation, which is kind of what we've been wiping away to reveal the real person underneath, I think. In extremely rare cases, variants were able to continue their biological activities with preserved identities. The appearance of these bug variants during the sweep operation also contributed to the uptick in damages. I do like the word uptick. It kind of... It makes sense when you think about it, but looking at it, it just looks weird. It means increase, I think, basically. So, I might just say increase. Of the 52 deaths, 7 have been attributed to contact with bug variants. While civilian damage caused by variants cannot be precisely ascertained, the death toll is thought to be over 20. Okay, so... I mean, none of that really gives us any indication of who we're about to go and meet, but... I guess we'll just go and see what happens in the corridor. There were, I think there was something within about 25 minutes of starting it last week. I can't remember now. I haven't seen any typos, I don't think, other than the ones I've been making because it's a typing in game. So, yeah. Mostly mine, really. My I key seemed to never want to press when I was pressing it. Weird. Enough already. Get your hands off me. Quit pulling or I'll break your spikes off. Don't be so mean, newbie. We're friends, aren't we? Stay away. Your spikes are stabbing me. Who the hell is your friend? Oh, Doctor. I'm sorry for the commotion. Whoa, Doc. It's Doc. Oh, it's Unid. Okay, so Unid was our first case, who we fixed, kind of thing. Now he wears lovely earrings. He's got a smiley, happy t-shirt on. And he's more like a flower than a spiky sea anemone thing. Hey, 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 it's been a while. Do you remember me? Why is this thug walking around freely? Because we sorted him out. That's a stupid rhetorical question, surely. I really want to say yes, I remember you, and I'm not allowed. I'll say the mildly politer. I asked the newbie guard, who's this overly friendly one again? He's the Reformation target from a little while back. The one who called himself Black Sunshine. I mean, I understand. His expressions are so different you can't really tell it's him. Sunshine. Hey, Doc, it's me, Unit. Unit. I've been working hard because I wanted to see you. The eye, though. The eye. I've been waking up early every morning to do all my homework, and I always get full marks. And today I finally got to leave my room. The air smells great when you're free. So I think he's still kind of being held in this Reformation centre, even though he's cured, kind of thing. You know you're still in facility perimeters, right? But if I work hard and clean lots, someday I'll be able to eat outside, right? You'll be permitted to go outside for up to an hour as long as a member of Hotfix watches over you. That's what the captain said. Yay! That makes me want to work hard. I'll invite Becky so we can all go outside together. Becky being the captain, I think. But Beck, did you really just call her that? The captain? Why wouldn't I? Becky's my friend. Why don't you quit being shy and try to be more friendly with them? How do you be by friendly? We're boss and subordinates. What do you think the security force is? You know, I want to go to that ramen place in the North Wing, the place you recommended. How do you know about my blog? Everyone here reads it. Anyway, Doc, you'll come too. Right. You seem like you don't get much sun at all, Doc. Rude. The outside air smells great, or is that perhaps news to you? Whoa, then you can experience it for the first time. How nice. What a happy life. Shut it, Spiteball. The doctor here is on call 24/7 in case of emergencies. Don't put it like mind hackers are extremely antisocial, reclusive, all-around lazy shut-ins. What? Doc, you'll come, right? Which do you like better, ramen or sushi? Wow. I mean, we've got a very overly aggressive response, which I'm not going to choose because I do like bread. I like the meals that format gives me the most, which is bread. That was the dog having a drink. It surprised me. Format? You mean the ceiling? It can cook? Wow. I want to eat something the ceiling made too. What does it taste like? Doctor, please don't take him seriously. Even if he is reformed, he's still a stupid scumbag. I guess you live differently when you're a genius. How cool. God. Newbie, you have work to do with Doc after this, right? Guess I better get back to my room. I'll catch you again after lunch. Oh, they seem so nice now. Where do you think you're going? I told you, you need a troop member to monitor you when you... Oh, you want to come with, even though you're so busy? Thanks. Okay then, I'll take you with me. Hi-lo. Hi. Hello. Oh, hello. I am very much not here. Thanks for not being here. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Maybe one of you... How has your keyboard been, actually, since you took it apart and put it back together? Has it been improved? What? Well then, see you, Doc. Hey, what are you doing? Let go of me, no! I'll head to the debug room as soon as I can. Smash his keys with Hulk up. Hulk smash. As soon as I get this guy to his room. Don't carry me, let me down. Okay, they seem like a bromance waiting to happen. Weird. Right, so we're back at the room with the squishy, funny, weird-looking chair that looks like some sort of baked goods. I'm expecting another splendid mind hack from you. This will be your 4,990th mind hack. However, today's session is not to reform a target, but to greatly utilise your new talent. Captain, what is this? You hold that one. I'll carry this. They've got a 3.5-inch floppy disk, I think. Or potentially a 5-inch floppy disk, I'm not sure. I'll have it sit here. Would you even call this sitting? Yeah, this is the target for today's session. What is this thing? It looks like an old computer. It is an old computer. That's the reader device, and this is today's hacking target. It is a 3.5-inch floppy disk. A dangerous individual called a bug variant is recorded in this disk. Or rather than individual, a better way to put it is that a bug variant is a bug that has a will and a consciousness. A sentient virus. I'd heard that a bug refers to a scumbag's rotten nature. A bug is a destructive impulse, the urge to break and destroy. It originally lies inside the mind without shape or form. However, by accident or chance, they can materialise in a burst that floods and destroys its surroundings. Like that guy did? Flashback. That's what we call bug manifestation. Like hurricanes or tornadoes or earthquakes, it itself has no will. Once a bug manifests in a person, its dangerous particles spread until the owner loses their original sense of self and disappears, unable to retain their original form, usually. Bug variants are bugs that retain consciousness and attack others even after its owner is erased. Wow, okay, this is creepy AF. So it's like a hurricane or tornado that goes after people and attacks them on purpose? That's terrible. They should just rest in peace once they stop being human. But why is it a floppy disk? Someone stored the mind inside this. Format found it, and now it's here. I don't trust Format. I'm going to say it every time. I do not trust Format at all. How convenient that they would find this disc. According to the date on the disc's label and past records in the facility, this variant was born 10 years ago during that sweep operation that we read of. Apparently began attacking everyone who was there, even amidst the chaos of the operation. If that's true, it means it slaughtered many of our fellow members. Are you talking about when Hotfix fought on the front lines? They fought against the fatal error and prevented it from freezing and destroying the world? I heard they mowed down every evil scumbag they met, totally wiping them out. Yay, Face! He's like pumped for this. Oh, so you're saying this variant fought Hotfix in their prime at their very peak, and it still defeated so many. What kind of monster is that? That's unforgivable. But are things gonna be okay like this? I mean, let's hope so. It's extremely dangerous, even if it's only its mind. We don't know what kind of opponent lies in wait inside. Doctor, there was that accident recently. Don't take any risks if you feel you're in danger while connected. Okay. I mean, I do have to wonder why not just break the disc. I'm going to ask the weird, spiky question. I don't know if this makes me more evil. That is what's probably contributing to me becoming evil and pulling flowers apart, isn't it? Picking those answers? Like the mean answers? With retrospect, I wish I hadn't done that now. Asked Format, why do I even need to hack it? Why not just break it? A wonderful idea, Doctor. Of course, this disc will undergo a physical disposal process after your hack. Your procedure is a preliminary step. We must make sure it's utterly destroyed to prevent reproduction. There can never be too many procedures done against bugs, so we can't do the same with humans. Your aim for today's session is to destroy the variant recorded inside the disc. But that's not going to have memories and stuff, is it, surely? You must not allow dreadful bugs to exist, even if it's been turned into data. Are you ready? 2 thumbs up! Let's go! We're counting on you, genius mind hacker. I wish you good luck. Thank you. Let's take on the evil computer. Brace for impact. Okay then. Okay. Scanning has confirmed the presence of a variant. Do you see anything? Not really. Just a floating table. Ha! Thou dost not even make a sound? How tedious! I love them already. If thou art human, dirty this floor with thy blood and flesh as humans do. Moan in torment for my pleasure. But I praise thy spirit to take mine assault with nary a flinch. Come hither, I shall gingerly peel thy skin off thy face. This is like Hanit from Octopath, without these sort of annoying uns and ests at the end, like actually doing proper like historical speech, but being really, really creepy and mean at the same time. How much longer wilt thou just stand there, calm, I said. Hark. Look down, crouch, behold me, for I am here. Are you? It's so cute! I don't even know what it is, but it kind of looks cute. Okay, I feel like if anything in this game is ever going to say verily, it's this guy. Though I anticipated the arrival of a rare visitant, look at thy dumb face. Worry not, pathetic human. I shall prepare thee with my blade, as I did with those other maggots. Slowly and persistently, taking my time. Ah, my heart throbs with the memory. The sweet sound of wailing humans in agony while I sliced off their limbs. Lovely. Are you like a ninja or something? Yeah, okay, I thought. Looks like a Pokemon or something. Answer me, who art thou? Art thou worthy of quenching the thirst of my blade? A stuffed toy is talking. I mean, I do feel like that, but having learned what I just did about the triangles and that it might be making me evil if I pick these ones, I'm gonna pick the other one. A genius mind hacker has come to hack the hell out of you. Ha! Laughable, thou hast come to destroy me, the embodiment of destruction? Canst thou speak the same upon knowing just who I am? 10 years ago, born from the catastrophe that was the manifestation of the fatal error, was I, the incarnation of Havoc who massacres any and all humans. Thou hast no claws, no fangs, no swords, nor guns, only thy spirit and thine white gloves. Thou belittle me. To hack means to slash, to carve, to rip apart. I shall return every one of thy shallow convictions with my blade. I have heard stories of thy kind, humans who manipulate minds to slayeth bugs like myself. Of course. So thou hast come to hunt me down with the idea that thou art the hero of salvation. Very well. I was growing weary of this confining cage. I shall keep thee company for thy foolery. If thou wishest to examine me, then peer into mine abyss, though I know not if thou wilt be safe after seeing it. Now show me who rules over evil, the karma of a human who toys with others' minds. Madness and regret shall swallow thee whole, and thou wilt not even know what name to beg for mercy. Is it Shakespeare? What? The container had Sino written on it? Nay, 'tis merely a name imposed upon me by the professor. Gaze upon my being with thine own eyes. First, let me take a look at the target's memories. I'll begin the hack when I'm ready. Let's investigate Sino's memories then. Open. Interrupt. Whoa! Block. Cheeky. Cheeky, that was different. The others haven't done that. Oh, humans, humans, soft sublime instruments that maketh the sweetest sounds in the world. Pierce the meat, and it quivers. Shave the meat away, and the bone appeareth. How bizarre the human body is. My master, the fatal error, hath given me my blade and guided me unto the worth of human sound. The fatal error is ruin incarnate. They are the manifestation of pure destruction, the god of greed laid bare. My master chose me, and took me into their hands. They caressed me, kneaded me, and turned me into black dust. When I awoke in my new form, I found a man laying upon my body. He was near death. The myriad particles that had burst forth from my body were piercing him, making him twitch sporadically. I had once considered humans as foul and foolish, mere filth that made me want to vomit, but this time was different. It was but a coincidence. The man was still living and just about to die. A long sigh, a sweet voice. Next to mine ear he gave a moan, a wordless breath of life, so pure. The final gasp of one not yet dead. Tormented pants. Tormented. I know it means pants as if, like, breathing pants, but, like, I cannot, like, not have a vision now of a pair of tormented pants. Seeking salvation, struggling against drowning. My skin prickled and lightning ran through me, but it ended all too soon. The man was dead. Oh, just a little more. I wanted to hear more for longer. I heaved the silent corpse off me. I looked around and my eyes feasted upon numerous humans, all crawling and writhing in fear. My master hath blessed me with the taste of sweetness. Is it not loyalty then to seek more? More, more, more! Oh, humans, the instruments I love so. How shalt thee sing, I wonder? Are we going to do the battling or not? Wordsworth. Disable firewall. Ah, you bastard! Clear. I pressed R, come on. 10 years ago, humans had banded together to defeat my master, the fatal error. If they dost manifest, reality will warp and bend in this domain, unable to bear the strain, thus it will break. Afraid of freezing, humans plotted to defeat the container wherein my master dwelled, while it was still but a seed. The impulse that humans call bugs cannot be seen by the eye. No sign is shown. Humans only see them as humans. The sweetness of destruction doth spread from human to human. The more they know, the more their souls are taken by it. Neighbours, friends, children, so what? It matters not when all are naught but ticking time bombs. They must have known from the start there was no other way but to rob one of their consciousness, their very life. They will be broken minds as errors, then why not simply kill all of them? Once destruction manifests within a human, they themselves will wish for their end. Is death not the most gracious mercy given to a broken human who gaspeth and moaneth in pain? Witless cowards, you all knew the answer from the very beginning, yet you averted your eyes in denial. My master chose me and only me, foolish humans. Back then, I could only see them as moronic garbage, but I know now. My master taught me how to love the instruments and granted me the ears to savour their sounds. Lucky you, with your ears. Fine. I pressed I, for God's sake. There. That day, the moment my master manifested, still in my human form, I was swallowed by their fiery torrent. Pure destructive impulse, a wave of it surged through the field, breaking both body and mind. I was chosen without knowing why. My body turned to black particles and burst, each particle yet awake. That which was meat disintegrated. Lovely. The flood raged, constantly convulsing as whirling waves do. I raised a cry and called for help. The vibrations of mine own voice churned my mind over and over and over. I could not remember mine own name. I trembled with the fear of turning into a bug. Complete, utter chaos. I thought relinquishing life would bring peace, but I was not allowed. The pure destruction broke my body repeatedly. My body went back and forth from solid to particle again and again. In a single moment I could not tell if I was dead or alive. I could only keep wailing. Big mood. Why? Why was I the only one in such pain? Proper little eyes. A day passed of screaming for mercy. A year passed, a century, a millennium. I could no longer keep track. To think that infinite hell passed by in but a single blink of the eye. Even now, I can't believe it. But lo and behold, my body was reborn. Ha ha ha! After waking from a million deaths, at long last I understood. That voice. My master wished to hear those sweet cries, to hear them from my throat. There is no doubt about it. How can there be, when there is no other reason to so persistently violate me? My master chose me, Sino. My master gave me love. Sino is their instrument that sings in their hands. Have we broken you yet? You seem pretty broken. Oh god, okay. Get permission, source, Sino. Yeah, no. Disable, interrupt. Success. I felt much love in my new life. Love from my master, from slaying humans until that professor sealed me. How utterly boring. I have not seen or heard such an instrument like them before. So unworthy of performance. What is that thing anyway? They doth not cry out whether I crush their hand or off their leg. After capturing me and sealing me inside this machine, all they do is meaningless conversation. Though I cannot do anything to them. Let's talk, they doth dare say. What else could be done? I accept. I lectured my master's love to the professor, leaving no detail unsaid. Dost thou know what they then said? They dareth say, you poor thing, to me. Quoth they, I'm so proud of you, Sino. You've been through lots of scary and painful things, but stayed so brave. I understand nary a single word of theirs. What did they mean by it was all bad luck? You don't have to remember that pain anymore. It's okay to forget. Many dots. I do not understand. I am sick of it. It confuses me to speak with them. I yearn for my master. I offer this throat once more. If I am broken again, I will surely come to understand the true meaning of my master's benevolence, their mercy. Oh, fatal error! My master! Wherefore didst thou recreate me, yet abandon me like this? Oh, big mood. Oh, dear. Begin, hack! Have a drink first. Okay. Let's go! It's time to mind hack! Read the personality and enter the text shown on the screen to neutralize the code. Press the spacebar to begin. Okay. Asinine. Preposterous. Worthless. Imprudence. Inferior. Pointless. Futile. This is going too well. Naive. Humiliation. I loathe myself. Battle or feel. Devastation. Howls. Screams. Hell. Reincarnation. Ah, shit. Ah, double shit. Providence. I don't know if you can fail these. Or not. I don't really want to try doing it deliberately to find out. As with utter distraction. Hack complete! So, little thing, what are you going to look like now that you're covered in flowers? It seems you successfully neutralised the bug. Okay. The aim for this session is not to reform it, but to erase it. Proceed to destroy it. Oh no, are we going to clap? Whoop. Okay. Ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Lo, what providence, to think a human with such strong destructive impulse would exist. Dost thou know why nothing is happening, eh? It is because we are the same. Oh no, I feel like... Thou and I hast the same desire. Yeah, true, a little bit. Say, Mindhacker, thou art finding pleasure in toying with others, art thou not? The more thou lovest something, the more thou dost desire to see them in agony, dost thou not? Really? No need to hide it. It is useless, for I can see it clearly in thine eyes. I shall teach thee this as thy fellow. Do humans still believe that the world hath been protected from freezing from destruction from my master? Do humans believe that they defeated my master before they manifested, that they prevented the end of the world? Ha 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 ha, nay. Hark, what exultation! On that day, 10 years ago, the root of ruin was not severed. I know not what sorcery was used, but what that cunning human sealed my master within themselves as a new container. Oh god, is it me? Have I got the master inside me the entire time? No. Haha, dost thou understand now? I feel like I'm beginning to. The sweet taste of destruction spreads from one human to another. My master, the ultimate calamity made anew. They manifested temporarily to recreate me with their own will. But how grievous! The manifestation was but a single moment. My master was sealed off before calamity could occur. That makes us just thinking of Breath of the Wild now. I know not what sorcery was used, but that cunning human sealed my master within themselves as a new container. My master yet sleeps within that human container in a deep slumber. It's me, isn't it? It's clearly me. Oh god. The professor called that human container the hero. It supposedly means one who seals off the fatal arrow. It is most probable that that cage, created by the professor, is a copy of the hero's seal. How detestable. That is why I must find the hero, to guide my master to manifestation and receive their love once more. I must escape from here somehow, and capture that damned hero in hiding. I feel like we're right here. I must free my master! One such as thee, with a strong impulse hidden within them, may be able to make my master return. Say, Mindhacker, do unto me as thou desires. Do as thine impulse whispers to thee, and break me beyond repair. Carve my taste into thy heart, and with thine impulse thou shalt dwell them within thee. Okay then. I'm just gonna slap him. What are they? Mine insides. Oh no, he's turning into flowers. Ning. You're doing amazing, Doctor. Keep going, destroy the bug completely. Wait, I have seen thy power already. Enough. Sorry, I feel kind of bad now. I mean, I sort of do, but he did tell me to do as I desire, so erase with the mouse. Oh, I asked the bugbearer if they're satisfied with me doing what they told me to do. I did not say to do this much. You damn do not think thou wilt get away with this. I will not let thee die easily. I shall carve away thy meat while thou art still alive, piece by piece. Sounds like a Doctor Who villain, doesn't it? I shall crush even thy bones so that no semblance of thee shalt remain. So this is love. I asked the variant if they want to hurt me, does that mean they love me? Be quiet! Who would love someone like thee? Unfortunately, my prey were all docile and obedient humans. Cunning human like thee is first. I shall not speak any further. I do not want to hear thy words anymore. I do not like you. Love you, CEO! I don't hate you all that much. Do not spout thy deceit any further, so abominable. Are you attacking me? Oh, he's like leaking black stuff, look. The way that thee speaks to maketh me utterly sick. The only one from whom I receive true love is my master. Master is back. What am I? Mike is back. Mike, it's gone weirder than weird. What am I to my master? What was I? Ah, these flowers. Do not unearth my memories. Erase with flowers. Ah, stop, it will collapse. I ask thee, stop. Killing it with the power of click. Gah! Are we going to do a fancy double click at the end? My body is melting! It's melting! No, I am not a failure. I am not garbage. I am not a failure of a human. Ugh. Big mood again. A lot of big moods going on here. Have you turned into some sort of slug? Help me, Professor! The black triangles are never good. Oh man! I don't really have any option. Like, there's only that button. And I kind of like... I feel bad for doing this. Because I really liked like the whole little character that they'd given it. With like all the Shakespearean language and stuff. But we don't really have much choice. Let's just rip this flower apart, because why not? Yeah. Ah! Ooh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My master. I'm sorry. Cena was useless. A failure. Cena was mediocre and worthless. What a big old case of imposter syndrome you have. Come on. Don't mangle me! My master, please forgive me. Oh man, we're wrecking an entire flower this time. What the hell? I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Have we killed it? The bug has been completely eradicated. Disconnecting! Okay then. Weirder than weird. You've seen weirder. I mean, fair. You've played Elden Ring, so you probably have seen a lot weirder. Yeah, this is still pretty weird though. Still pretty weird. Wonderful work, Doctor. You truly are the best mind hacker. That was perfect in every way. Your overflowing talent knows no bounds. And what's more, this session revealed some very interesting information. Captain Rebecca, there is something I would like to confirm. 10 years ago, the bug known as the Fatal Error was eradicated along with its owner before manifestation. By our hands, the sweep operation ended as a complete success. The world was saved. Is that correct? Yes. There's no mistake. The report says the sweep units completed the mission. However, the variant testified that it was created by the Fatal Error. What? It asserted that it was... Format's little ding-dong sounds like an airport noise. It's really distracting. Oh, you're playing Ghostwire Tokyo. Part of me wants to try it, and part of me thinks that it's just going to be too much for me, and I just don't have enough on the go as it is. Are you enjoying it? It does look really cool. But coolness is not enough for me to be decent at something. You know? This contradicts the chronological order of events. And, more importantly, it insisted that the Fatal Error has not been eradicated. Somewhere in this world, there is a human who is still in possession of a Class 0 bug. It's me. It's me. It's me, everyone. I can save you the time. How is this possible? 10 years ago, the variant referred to the human as the hero. Apparently the hero lives among civilians while harbouring a dangerous bug. Then there's a possibility that somewhere out there, a catastrophe-level bug could manifest and cause a terrible disaster, in which the number of casualties would be here's a typo. Would be incomparable to that of a regular manifestation. You're enjoying it, but it's very odd. Okay. Neat. It's a big game, and it's like a big chunky game. I think. Like, kind of, you know... I want to say like Yakuza sort of size, maybe? I don't know. If it was little, I might be tempted to give it a go, but if I get sucked into something else, I don't have enough capacity for any more big games, so... Sorry to interrupt, but if the talking bug is evil, then isn't it possible that it'd lie to us? That is a good point, newbie. If there is even the slightest possibility that a bug exists, my duty is to eliminate it. This bug must not be allowed to exist any longer. This matter is to be confidential. I will personally proceed with investigation. Everyone, please clear the area of all devices and leave. Wait, format. Who captured this variant in a floppy disk in the first place? Yes, format. Who was that? Hmm? Oh wow, so it is, yeah, a big chunky game. Lots of little details and stuff. I feel like it's the sort of game I probably would watch a stream of rather than end up getting around to. Who captured his data instead of destroying it? That does not concern you. Do not speak about this to anyone. It is 100% this AI is going to try and kill us all somehow, and I don't know how it's going to do it, or like what its end game is, like what its plan is. Is it just nurturing me, the hero, the doctor, because I've got the big bad inside of me somehow, and it's just... Also, is it too loud? Now, Doctor, you must be tired today. Please rest well. And you mustn't tell anyone what you heard here today. Can you promise me that, my doctor? Yes, format. Like, who would I tell? I don't talk to anybody. Yes. Oh, my beloved cooperative doctor. It was very brave of you to show no mercy to that bug. You're truly the best mind hacker in history. I'm counting on you. Yes. Thank you, format. 3 bugs full format. I returned to my office. Format bombarded me with praise. Lets me read the prognosis report. Disposal is complete. The medium was perforated, magnetically erased, crushed, and dissolved. Wow. I mean, is that the entire report? That's the entire report. Okay, I'll put that away then. I gathered documents together and put them in a drawer. Something crashed outside the room. There's noise outside. Let me go take a look. It's Unit again. You better quit saying stupid things like that, you urchin bastard. Listen, okay, even if the doctor hacked you, you're still a criminal. I'll never go easy on you. I'll break those spikes off if you say something weird again. I feel like Newbie's got like more issues than some of the bad people. Better not, Newbie. You'll hurt your hands. Doc's here. Let's ask them about it. Hey, Doc. Don't cause any more trouble with other people. Listen, Doc, I've made a huge discovery. I'll tell you, alright? You ready? Okay, so humans have 5 butts. Should we make this a Twitch moment? Probably not. Humans have 5 butts! Isn't that surprising? Here, let me explain. First off, a butt is divided into 2 pieces of soft meat that's lined up with each other, right? He's got his cool swing music back. I kind of just want to leave it on the screen so that his music keeps playing. On that premise, if you bend your knees and elbows, look. Here's a butt. Here. Here, I can't do that. And here. I mean, I suppose he's not wrong. Humans have 5 butts! Come on, Doc. Newbie here can't wrap his head around this amazing new discovery. You try explaining it to him. How about you write a paper on it? I praised the urchin, saying, wow, he should write a thesis on it and present it to everyone. Feels like I'm kind of taking the piss out of him a bit, I don't know. That'd be awesome, you're such a genius. Okay, I'll write a paper. Enough! Listen, okay, even if there's a crack, that's just excess flesh from bending your elbow. No matter how much you bend your elbow, it'll go back to its original form when you extend your arm. I can't believe he's fallen into the trap of actually arguing this case with him. No matter how much you try, elbows and knees can't become butts. Quote that. Things don't change that easily. But it'd be more fun if there were more butts. This is just full of quotes. Did something happen? That's quite the noise. Key, hear me out. You must have 5 butts. Idiot. Don't address Captain Rebecca so flippantly. Use a proper title. Captain, please ignore the whole 5 butts thing. It is not important at all. What? 5? That's, that sounds tough, since there'd be 10 legs. I'm not saying there's 5 vertical, but I can't believe they sat and actually wrote this entire scene. It wasn't just a one-off joke, it's turned into a whole scene. I, for one, welcome butt chat. Oh, God. Thank you very much, Tracy. I don't know how much of the whole thing you managed to get in there. Quote ad in itself, but I did not expect this. I did not expect this. This is a much light-hearted revelry after the intense weirdness of the guy that wants to rip the skin off my face, the computer thing. Okay, see ya. I don't like how Newbie's teeth are really, really sharp as well. He's like got really pointy, jagged teeth, which I find very unnerving. Like, more unnerving than the bad guys. Address the captain properly and don't pick me up. Don't pick me up and don't carry me. Oh, the music's gone. Boom. I did Google whether the soundtrack for this was available anywhere, and I couldn't find it. Because so far there have been some absolute bangers. Looks like those two are getting along just fine. What he said. Things don't change that easily. I should have told him that he doesn't have to believe such a sad thing, that elbows should surely change. He's always been insecure about himself. He worries that he only got in here by chance. Could you give him some encouragement every so often? I'm not very good with words. It's an elbow. I don't know what this is. This doesn't even make sense as a response, so I'm going to say it. An elbow is not a butt. No, that's right. An elbow is an elbow. Just a metaphor. All of us living beings are made of source codes, absolute and changeless. Also, they say, that might be true, like how a bird can't suddenly turn into a word. But don't feathers grow more vivid in the spring? Don't leaves become red in the fall? It might just be that you've unknowingly changed to a different colour along with the surrounding scenery. Wow, it's getting deep. It's true that coincidence can be cruel. Sometimes unbearably painful things happen for no reason. Sometimes people try to create reasons for what they can't explain in order to lessen their fear. Feels like this is some truth bombs here. But I also don't think we'll ever see everything so clearly that we'll fall into despair. Besides, eating wouldn't be as fun if your every meal had already been decided 10 years in advance. You've already decided what each of your meals will be for the next 10 years? It's gonna be bread. Right, you'll like that. By the way, Rookie is apparently pretty good at finding places to eat around here. Maybe I'll try to invite him to lunch one day and try talking about it. I hope it won't make him nervous. Well, I'll get going. I was in the middle of taking care of that matter just now. You must be tired from handling that variant. Rest up tomorrow. And one more thing. Thank you for coming back alive. You're welcome. I'm glad you're safe. See ya. What a weird day, right? I think the whole 5 butts thing was weirder than the actual hacking. But that's the end of case 3. And I have got an achievement for the end of every case that we've done, which is quite nice that they've put achievements in already. New extra materials unlocked. Ooh. Are there any more cases? Or... oh no, we've reached the end! I knew it! I knew it would happen! That's the end of the early access version. There are only 3 cases at the minute. Oh, I'm kind of sad. I wanted to know what happens! I want to know what happens. You'd love that stability. 10 years, though. I mean, if it's all good stuff and you get some sort of, like, control over it, like, you get to plan it out, maybe. Maybe. But yeah, if it's kind of inflicted on you for the next 10 years, that would not be fun. Oh, God. Please wait for the next free update. I don't know when that's going to be. That could be any time. Massive sad. Massive sads. For such a weird game that has such a weird aesthetic and stuff. Like, I'm really into it. And now I'm really annoyed. Oh well. I guess I'll pretend to end then, and we can at least box this off, and then we can work out what to do for like the next couple of hours, I suppose. So yeah, I guess go and get a drink, and I will be back in literally about 10 seconds after doing this screen.